Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. Now, it just so happened that I stumbled across a video of a guy talking about another train malfunction. We'll start calling it that, because I'm sure the algorithm might start to pick up on the D word. But you got another train malfunction that happened in West Virginia. Now, the thing is, and I'm going to show both of these videos, there was a guy that talked about the next train malfunction was going to happen in West Virginia, and sure enough, it happened. So I'm going to play the recent video that I saw, and then I'm going to play the one that I saw before this one. So let me get these things queued up.
Well, if you want, this is some.
Yo, breaking news, yo. Before I say anything, y'all know how TikTok right now is on my ass, yo. I want y'all to do me a favor.
This happened 6 days ago, so that would be
subscribe to my
March
YouTube channel. That's what we're gonna take y'all. You know what I'm saying? When TikTok
9th.
do anything, so y'all can see what I gotta post for y'all. Okay, go ahead and my YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow me. Okay, so listen, y'all. Another one right now just happened in West Virginia, yo. I want y'all to check this out. Man, it about to get real crazy.
Right now with breaking news.
This is 10 News at 5. I'm Brittany McGraw.
And I'm John Carlin. 10 News is on the scene of a train derailment in Sandstone, West Virginia.
Crews say a rock slide caused the derailment right next to the New River.
So we can show you some drone video that our crews on the scene have taken. This has been just the last couple of hours. And let's take a look at what we see there. There you see what you're looking at is the locomotive from the train actually in the river. And I believe, Brittany, we were told this was caused by a rock slide that hit the tracks.
Right. What we can tell you at this point.
Yo, did y'all see, right? We got two today. One in Oklahoma, one in West Virginia. Man, that one in West Virginia is bad. In the water? That shit fall in the water? Please don't drink this water, don't cook with it. If you do those things, you will be sick. Don't drink the water, don't cook with the water, and don't take a shower with the water, because you will be sick. If the people don't understand right now what's happening, you will never understand nothing. I'm telling you. Because if you watch this month, it's not even second week of this month. You see so many things happening just for one thing. Just for one thing they need to put in place. They got to do all this stuff for. You know what I'm saying? Because they got ready to put the base system. You guys don't understand that, do you? Once again, TikTok on my ass. So if anything happen, go ahead and go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way. Because YouTube won't shut me down like that. So listen, West Virginia, please don't drink the water, don't cook with it, because you will be sick. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, that's a warning. I'm telling you. Please, be ready.
Now, I'm going to play the video that I saw maybe 2 days ago before I saw this one.
This is some.
Yep.
Well, if you want to know where the next train derailment's going to be at, it's probably going to be here in Colfax, West Virginia. The water's running underneath the railroad tracks, but not through the pipe. It's just running around the pipe, eroding the entire side of the hill, which leads straight to the river.
And this was in February.
You can see here where the railroad company cut down several trees about 2 months ago, but I guess their fix was just to throw it in the hole instead of actually coming out and fix the problem. Well, if you want.
So, there you have it. So I went on the old fancy phone and I typed in, how far is Sandstone from Colfax? It's about a 2 hour and 55 minute drive. So I'm going to click on this map. So we go to Sandstone, which is where this train malfunction happened. Look at that big river. Look at all that water. Look at all that water. Now here is, I believe, Colfax. Look at all the water that's around these routes. One is a toll road, one is a non-toll road. But look at all that water that's in between. Now, granted, it's not to say that something can't happen in Colfax, but whoever that guy is that made that prediction, he was pretty damn close. Okay? And it just goes to show you that folks are starting to wake up. They're starting to realize that all these things are not just a coincidence. Okay, there is a deliberate plan to, how do I put this? Make resources less abundant, damn near to the point of being scarce. And the only people that will have access to these resources are the rich, who just so happen to be the ones that are orchestrating these unusual accidents, we'll put it that way. Okay? And so we're going to get the scripture in Psalm 64 and 4. Actually, I'm going to start at 5. Psalm 64 and 5. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil manner. Let's get that word in the blue letter. Encourage. Psalm 64 and 5. Hazak.
Strong's H2388. Chazak. Chazak.
It says to strengthen, prevail, harden, be strong, become strong, be courageous, be firm, grow firm, be resolute. Okay, be sore. To press, be urgent, to be firm, to strengthen, sustain, courage, to make strong, to make rigid, hard. Right? So it's saying that these people make themselves strong and hard. They boost one another up. It says they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They make themselves strong in an evil manner. They make themselves bold. They make themselves hard when they do these evil things. Why is that? It's going to say, they commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Because they've been getting away with this stuff for so long without any repercussions. It just makes them that much more bold to commit wickedness. And because, as the young brother mentioned in the first video, okay, they need to bring about all these disasters so that they can implement that beast system. Okay, when you start to use resources like food and water to weaponize against the people, eventually they will get the desired outcome. Because as the scripture says, see, food, it tells you that food and water no, that's not it. Let me put it on pause and find it real quick. Okay, this is 1 Timothy 6 and 8. It says, "In having food and raiment, let us be therewith content." But these folks are starting to weaponize the food and the water. So now we have a situation where the things that people need in life, as I mentioned before, are either becoming less abundant or they're going to be scarce. And I said before, this is all part of the plan. It says they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Because you have to remember, the wicked elite, they are very astute in history. They have studied history, and they have studied what leaders in the past have used to control the people. They've learned what controls the people, how they will move, what time to use it, when is the best time to use it. They've studied human psychology. They studied the economy, how people react in certain types of economies, when it's bad, when it's good, when it's mediocre. They've done all this work. They have read up on all these books in history. So now, as we enter the end game, as we're about to get into the meaty portion of Jacob's trouble, okay, they know that they have to do these things, and they know if we systematically do it in this fashion, the people will react in the way that we predict that they will do. As I said, none of this is by accident. These guys know very well what they are doing. And all of this is going to work to bring in, as that guy mentioned earlier, the beast system. And just when they think that all their hard-earned work is going to pay off, for lack of a better phrase, that's when the Lord said that as spoken of in Job, it says that he disappointed the devices of the crafty. And what are the devices of this crafty? Using all these so-called unfortunate accidents to bring in their beast system to control the world. Okay, it says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So eventually, all these things that bad Uncle Esau, okay, and his co-conspirators are doing is eventually going to come to naught, because the Lord is going to step in and intervene, bringing this devil's kingdom to an end. All right. But I just wanted to share this because it was very unusual that you had an Edomite talking about when the next train malfunction was going to happen. Now, though he got the town wrong, he was right on point saying that the next one was going to happen in West Virginia. It just so happens that it was in a small town that's about a 3-hour ride away from Colfax, in a place called Sandstone, West Virginia. You got another train malfunction. Hey, that's why the scripture says, and I can probably end on this one. Let's see. Talks about, Ephesians 5 and 16. Okay. Because all these things are happening. This is the mindset we got to be in. Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, meaning you look around, not as fools, being like these silly niggas, just as the scripture says, eating, drinking, marrying, giving into marriage, getting turned up on St. Patty's Day. Okay. It says, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, buying back the time. Why? Because the days are evil. Because as I mentioned earlier, all these things are happening and being put in place to bring in the beast system. So we as men of the Lord need to remain circumspect and focused in this word, being occupied in prophecy, because any day something else is going to come up, and we have to be prepared spiritually to take on that task. So that's all I want to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say Shalom.